Hi friends, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'll be discussing about the fourth house lord and how it behaves when it is placed in different houses. I've already completed the first house lord, the second house lord, and the third house lord. So in this video, I'll be talking about the fourth house and the fourth house lord. What exactly is fourth house? What are those things which represents fourth house? The fourth house represents your mother. Fourth house represents your homeland. Fourth house represents vehicle. Fourth house represents your peace of mind. Fourth house, from a medical astrology point of view, represents your heart, your lungs, your chest area. Fourth house also represents luxurious items. Fourth house represents vehicles. So fourth house represents a lot of things. Fourth house also represents elementary education. Your basic education, your junior high school education. So when fourth house lord is placed in different houses, how does it behave? Now, your fourth house lord is present in the first house. What is first house? First house is you. First house is your confidence, your ego. It's all about you, I, me, myself. So fourth house lord, when it is in the first house, it can mean that your mother can play a very very important role in your life. Whether it be positive or negative will depend on how the planet is, what kind of planet it is, whether it is afflicted or it is well placed. So those, in which sign it is present. So those things are important. But it will definitely mean that your mother can play a very very important part in your life. It can also mean that for you, peace of mind is very important. You are a person who's very attached to your homeland. You're a person who loves vehicles. You love, uh, you know, uh, properties and so on. That gives a lot of ego, a lot of confidence to you. That's what fourth house lord in first house is, or in the ascendant is. Now, what about fourth house lord in the second house? Fourth house lord in the second house can mean that, again, your mother is a very, very important part of your life. She's a very, very important family member for you. This can mean that you will accumulate wealth in the form of vehicles and in the form of properties and so on. Now, what about fourth house lord moving to third house? The fourth house lord moving to third house can mean that you get a lot of courage uh, with the help of your mother, or your courage decreases, with the help of your mother, depending on how the planet is placed. It can also mean that you communicate or you write a lot of things about properties. You write a lot of things about your homeland, of your town, about your home. You want to speak about it. You want to discuss about it. You want to write about it. Now, if fourth house lord is present in fourth house, that's a great position to be, because the house lord is present in its own house. This can mean that you have a great relationship with your mother. This can mean that you are content, hence you are at peace with yourself. This can mean that you have good properties, you can get good properties, you can get good vehicles, you have a good education, good basic foundation in education. Now, if fourth house lord is placed in fifth house, generally fourth house is a good house, fifth house is a good house, so you will say that it's a great combination, but not necessarily this will be a great combination, because fourth house lord in fifth house means that it is placed 12th in the 12th house from itself. So it can mean, if it is not well placed, it can mean that the children can bring a lot of difficulties in your life. Your children may, hamper your peace of mind. It can also mean, from a positive side, that you are very, very caring about. You are like a motherly figure for children. Now, your fourth house lord is placed in sixth house. You need to take care of your lungs, of your heart. You have to be careful of that, because sixth house is about diseases. Now, if fourth house lord is present in sixth house, it can also mean that you have taken loan to buy properties or vehicles and so on, which can get a little complicated. You may generate new enemies. You may go into litigations and so on because of your properties. And so, the good thing about this is, as a person, you get a lot of peace with animals, because sixth house is about small animals. It's about pets. Now, if fourth house lord is present in the seventh house, it can mean that your mother plays a very, very important role in deciding who your partner will be. Any kind of relationship, she plays a very, very important role. This can also mean that your mother, if you go into business, your mother will help you decide on what kind of partnership you should go into, or your mother can be a partner in your business. The fourth house lord is present in eighth house. Eighth house is about transformation, lots of ups and downs. This can mean that your relationship with your mother can go through a lot of ups and downs. It can go through a sea change. Initially, you have a very, very difficult relationship, but all of a sudden, you will see that your relationship will improve a lot, or vice versa, where your relationship is great, but it just turns upside down after some point of time. This can also mean fourth house being in eighth house is that physical relationship or sex gives you lot of peace. You enjoy those things. Now, if fourth house lord is present in ninth house, then it can mean that your mother can play a lot of role in your fortune, in giving you fortune. Your mother will be very, very influential in giving you high earnings. This can also mean that uh, you may get fortune from your home. The fortune will help you to buy a lot of property. Fourth house lord, now if it is placed in 10th house, which is about your professional life, about your workplace and so on, your workplace will be like your home. Your colleagues will be like your family. Your workplace, you'll behave as if your workplace is like, or you may work from home. That's also a possibility. Like these days, a lot of companies, at least in India, I'm aware that a lot of companies, because of the population, because of the traffic and so on, they allow people to work from home. So this is a good thing about fourth house lord in the 10th house. This can also mean that again, your mother can play a very, very important role in deciding your career. Professional life give you a lot of peace. You may deal with property or vehicles. That is also a possibility. You may open up a new school, elementary education. Fourth house lord in 11th house. This means that your friend can bring a lot of peace or can disturb your peace. Your mother can be like your friend. Your mother will help you achieve your desires if it is well placed. That's what fourth house lord in 11th house is about. And if fourth house lord is in 12th house, this can mean from a positive side that you get a lot of peace if you go through the spiritual path. So these people go into spiritual path, go into meditation. They love doing that. It can also mean that your mother plays a very, very important role in these things. On the negative side, it may mean that your properties, your vehicles can bring a lot of financial losses for you, or may put you inside the prison because you may have taken some shortcut methods to buy property or buy vehicles and so on. So you need to be careful of that fact. So while analyzing a chart, please understand how the planet is placed, whether it is well placed or it is not well placed. So that's very important for you to understand. If it is well placed, then look at the positive aspects of that combination. If it is not well placed, if it is afflicted, if it is weak, if it is debilitated, if it is conjunct with difficult planets, then kind of look at the difficult aspects of those combinations. So you have to analyze a chart, holistically. You have to analyze a chart in detail. First, holistically, broad level, and then go into detail. But that's very important for you to make some prediction or to analyze any chart. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. I have explained the fourth house lord and how it behaves in different houses. If you have any queries, please do mention in the comment box. I'll try to answer as many as possible. If you like my video, please do share it. Please do subscribe to my channel. Take care. Tata. Bye bye.